Alright everyone, if you know anything about me, you know that I used to love Star Wars a ton, and one of my favorite characters growing up, I know, was Ahsoka. She was at least in the top 5, probably top 3. Why? I don't know. Probably just because she was Anakin Skywalker's freaking Padawan, and there were some cool parts about her. I'm not a huge fan of comparing her to Gandalf the White and that sort of thing, but anytime she showed up, I enjoyed it. I know she was annoying early on, especially for people who were alive a lot longer than I was and grew up with original trilogy or cognizant during the prequel trilogy, which I really wasn't. But Ahsoka has always been one of my favorite characters in this universe. We just got a trailer for the Ahsoka series, so Ahsoka season 2. So in this video, I am going to watch that, react to it, give my thoughts. But before I do that, this is what I do and this is what I talk about. I love talking about shows and movies. One of those genres is the sci-fi genre, especially when it comes to Star Wars. I have not been the biggest fan of what they've been doing with the franchise recently, but that's probably why I talk about it so much, because I care about this universe so much and I hate to see it go downhill. Hopefully that is not the case for this show. Apart from that, I love talking about the fantasy genre, so think Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. I've been talking about superheroes a ton this summer, so if any of that stuff sounds interesting to you, please check out my channel and see if there's anything else that you like. Any sort of support, whether it be a like, subscription, anything like that is greatly appreciated, so thank you. Now, Ahsoka. We all know her. Some people hate her, some people love her. I like her a lot. What did I think about this season 1? I thought it was okay. Like, it had its parts that were annoying, like Sabine just magically being able to throw Ezra a football field length, after having no force ability before that. But, you know, it was still enjoyable. I still liked seeing the Anakin stuff and Ahsoka dealing with that. And I thought there was some pretty cool characters in this show just in general, and it was cool to see Ezra in the live action format, who, by the way, I thought was going to be the Jedi who showed up in Mandalorian season 2 before it ended up being Luke. That being said, I'm not really sure where they left off. I think they're kind of stranded in some other place, and Thrawn is there, so I'll quit my yapping and we'll get right into this. This is the Ahsoka Season 2 teaser trailer starting in 3, 2, 1, -1, go.
Tell me, Ahsoka. What troubles you?
I'm sorry for pausing so early, but this is a big point, is that a lot of what Star Wars is now is leaning on the nostalgia of it. I love Hayden Christensen, I love Anakin Skywalker, but when you only lean on that for all your projects, you know, getting young Ahsoka, getting a young Anakin, it's cool, but it's not cool when that's the only thing that you have to offer. Hopefully that's not the case here. I don't know, I'm conflicted, because the Clone Wars is what I grew up watching, believe it or not. That was my introduction to Star Wars, is the Clone Wars, is Ahsoka, is Anakin when he was younger. So I'm conflicted about it, but I hate to see when they constantly just lean on, I don't know, things of the past. Does that make sense? Nostalgia? I can't be getting this worked up early on. Let's keep going.
I'm always walking by your side.
Citizens of the glorious empire, I have returned.
There he is.
I took an oath to protect the empire.
Let's see who that was. Is that Ezra? I can't tell. I forget what his actor looks like. There's Hera, obviously. But they're not in the same place, so I don't know.
Protect the empire. I therefore declare war on the Rebel Alliance.
Out of vision.
Wow.
What did you see? More.
Okay, cool. We got Sabine again. Where'd they go? There she is, and there's Ahsoka. I think they're still stranded. It's so sad that the one actor who actually did a really, really good job in season 1 ended up passing away. That sucks. I don't know if they were going to have him do something in this season, but if they were planning on it, they're probably not going to go through with it the same exact way. I don't know. But I liked his character. I thought he was cool. And so this is after Luke, right? That's another problem with the Star Wars stuff right now. You never know where the fuck you are in the timeline. I think this is after Luke, and it's weird because like every single project that Star Wars does, there's a war going on, and like the big war of the rebels versus the Empire already happened, and then they got all these crazy little wars in between before the sequel stuff, which shouldn't be canon, isn't canon. But it's just like, I don't know, so much warring going on in the in-between parts of this universe.
More and more danger than I thought.
Balin claimed to have knowledge of a power.
Master!
One that could end
There he
wars.
is. So that was him. We got Zeb, we got Chopper, we got Ezra reuniting. Very cool.
A long time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
This is your trial, Ahsoka. Take your time to decide. Are you a Jedi?
Why is the droid using lightsabers, man? Where'd it go? See, like, you start to lose me with stuff like this. What the fuck is happening? You're not General Grievous, man.
Are you a Jedi? Or not?
Ahsoka. Cool. So, Ahsoka Season 2. Obviously, Ahsoka was finally able to make contact with Anakin last season. We had a really cool part where they kind of fought a little bit, and now Anakin is a Force ghost, kind of being a teacher to Ahsoka, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I'm hesitant to be excited for this show, to work myself up for this show, to allow myself to be excited, because time and time again, I've done that for so many Star Wars projects, so many Star Wars shows, and they've let me down time and time again. Like, there's parts of this that look cool. But will they play out to be that way? Will it actually be a good show? Or will it just be like chock full of cameos and member berries and ooh, look at this stuff that you remember from the old Star Wars stuff? And it's like, I want to have hope for this show to be good, for this new season to be good. I love the Star Wars universe. I love what it used to be, but it's just like time and time again with Disney stuff, with Disney projects, they seem to miss the mark. Hopefully that's not the case for this. I don't know yet. I'm sure as we get closer, we will get more kind of looks into this new season. But even so, it's like they can hide behind these cool looking trailers and then the show ends up being dog water. And you're like, what the hell did I just watch? I hope that's not the case. I hope this is a cool show. I will be watching this, of course. This is one of those Star Wars shows that are still going on that I actually will go out of my way to see. I just hope that they do not let me down, that they do not let the Star Wars fans down. I want Star Wars with all my heart to be better, to get back on track. They might have gone too far off track to find their way back, but hopefully Ahsoka Season 2 can start that process. I don't know, though. We will see when it comes out. That's all I really had to talk about this show. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Read through all that stuff, which I actually really enjoy. What are your thoughts on this Ahsoka Season 2? What are your thoughts on the health of Star Wars in general? Do you think they can come back from the hole that they've dug themselves into? Put your thoughts down in the comments and I'll make sure to read through those. Apart from that, if you liked this video, please leave a like. It really does help out a lot more than you guys know. And check out my channel to see if there's anything else that you like. Any sort of support is greatly appreciated. So thank you. Anyways, that was Ahsoka Season 2, the teaser trailer that they released at the D23 event. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to eat your veggies and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.